Hi everyone! Today I am sharing this video to show how I arrange my choice time activities. I usually will have choice time 3 times a year, like a big choice time day. I have found that having a choice time lesson immediately following like a spring break, for example, is a really nice way to come back to school. And so we just do our warm-ups and then we have our choice time activities. I also do a big choice time day the last week before our Christmas break. So here's what I have set up. We have jump ropes over in this area. We have plasma cars, and the blue thing at the end is called a roller racer. So what I have found, I started with having one plasma car, and over the years I've purchased the other colors. So for the plasma cars, they sit on it and put their feet up. And you use the steering wheel to twist it and make it move. So what I've done here is, on each cone, I like to put a picture so that our younger students know where everything goes when it's time to put it back. And then there's also a 2-minute timer on each of these cones. So when kids wait their turn, they stand behind the cone. And if someone else is riding the plasma car, then they set the timer. When the timer's done, they'll let the other student know to bring it back, and that's how they take turns, and it works out really well. I have about 25 to 30 students per class, but I've also used this lesson to accommodate up to 50 students. And this is our roller racer. They sit on it and put their feet up and use the steering wheel to make it roll across the floor. So they ride their plasma cars and the roller racer in this area. We also have the Razor scooters. Again, it's the same thing. The cones are labeled and there is a timer, a 2-minute timer on each cone. Now, oftentimes there will be no one waiting a turn, so the student can ride as long as they want to. But if there's someone behind the cone, we have them set the timer. I have one regular scooter. We have our hippity hop, our pogo ball, we have pogo sticks, and stilts. I use those things for 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. And when my kindergarten, 1st, and 2nd graders come, I swap those things out with these pogo jumpers, which I found on Amazon this year, and the students really love those. Right here in the middle, we have our gymnastics mat. So the students line up and take turns practicing their gymnastic skills. And down here in this area is our basketball area. I also have red and blue jerseys set out. The students are really great about dividing up into teams, and they'll play a full court this way, a regular basketball game, usually 3 versus 3 or 4 versus 4, and they have a lot of fun with that. If they don't want to play a regular game, they just shoot around on their own. But it's a great way for them to practice good sportsmanship. And I always remind them one big rule is no fouls. So we talk about what a foul is. But they love having these choices. And it always turns out to be a really great way to come back after a break.